Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, kids. How are you? Are you ready to learn new things today? That's good to hear. But before that, let me just give you some reminders. First reminder, always listen. Second reminder, stay focused. And lastly, apply what you have learned. So those are the reminders that you should follow. And our lesson for today is all about adverbs of manner. And in Filipino, we call it as pang-abay na pamaraan. Now, before we continue, let's have a quick recap on the topic that we discussed last meeting. So let's complete this graphic organizer. When we say adverb, it modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. And we already discussed the two types of adverb. These are the adverb of place and adverb of time. When we say adverb of place, it describes where the action is done. So it answers the question where. And for the adverb of time, it describes when the action is done. And it answers the question when. So these are the first two types of adverb. And these are the questions to ponder. First, what are adverbs of manner? What are the legal rules that we need to remember? And lastly, are adverbs important? Why? Now, let's define adverbs of manner. When we say adverbs of manner, they tell us how something happens. They are usually placed either after the main verb or after the object. And it answers the question how. So it tells us how something happens or how the action is being done. And here is an example. She cried loudly. How did she cry? How did the girl cry? That's right, loudly. And loudly is the adverb of manner because it answers the question how the action is being done. How did she cry? And loudly modifies the word cried, which is a verb. Another example is she walks slowly. In this sentence, what do you think is the adverb of manner? Yes, that's right. The adverb of manner is the word slowly, and it modifies the word walks, which is a verb. So how does the girl walk? That's right. She walks slowly. So it answers the question how. Another example is she sings beautifully. Now, how does the girl sing? That's right. She sings beautifully. So the adverb of manner in this sentence is beautifully and it modifies the word sings, which is a verb. So beautifully is an example of adverb of manner because it modifies verb. And other examples of adverbs of manner are the following: kindly, bravely, calmly, carefully. safely. Now, what did you notice in this group of words? That's right. They all end with ly. And did you know that kids, most of the adverbs of manner end in ly? And here is an example on how we form an adverb of manner by simply adding ly to the adjective. Like quick, which is an adjective plus ly, it becomes quickly. So quickly now is an adverb of manner. Another is the word or adjective silent plus ly, it will become silently. So the first one is to add ly. So by simply adding ly to the word. Like for example, love, lovely. So it becomes adverb of manner by simply adding ly. Another rule is to change y to an I. For example, the word easy, it ends with letter Y. So we have to change it to Y and add ly so it becomes easily. Another rule is words ending with L, the word has a double LL. Like final, just add ly so it becomes finally. And for the last rule is to swap the E for a Y. Example, gentle. So this one ends with letter E. So let's swap E for a Y. So it becomes gently. So those are the different ly rules. Now before we end, again, kids, when we say adverb of manner, tell us how something happens. They are usually placed either after the main verb or after the object, and it answers the question how.